Hey everybody. Now, if you know in person, you probably know one thing about me. I'm short. Very, very short. Now, next year when we get back to school, I'm going to be going 7th grade, which is going to be a lot to hold on me. I mean, it's going to be junior high all over again, but still, you're learning more complicated things. Also in said 7th grade class, they have this advanced math class for all the big brain kids. And since of this whole pandemic thing, taking the test this time was optional. I didn't decide to take the test, however. I mean, I really don't see any problem with taking it. I mean, sure, you get harder math problems, but that just means more homework, and I don't like that. But I'm going to be telling you a couple of school stories. So this one was kind of weird. So me and the boys were all sitting down at the lunch table. And so one of my friends was sitting right across from me, and for safety reasons, we're going to call him Zane. And the other is me. So I was eating my lunch, which was I think it was something like a hamburger. I don't know. But I was eating my hamburger, and so then Zane shows me this fruit cup full of grapes. And then he said he wanted to plan a prank on one of his friends. And the friend's name we're going to call Oscar. Now, Oscar was not the type of person to be very happy if you messed around with his food. And so Zane switched spots with one of my friends, and what he did was he grabbed a grape out of his fruit cup and literally threw it in Oscar's milk carton. Now, Oscar got mad, and his kind of rage mumbling turned into rage shouting. And eventually, so then Oscar gets mad and dunks one of his pears in Zane's milk, and Zane gets mad. So it all just turns into a shouting match. Shenanigans can go the wrong way and the right way when you're the boys. So in our school, there is like table divisions, I guess, what some people call them. Apparently, there's the nerd table, which the jocks describe as people who don't play sports, in which I've literally played basketball for 7 years. You can't say I don't play sports if I play basketball for most of. Then there's the cool table. And let me reassure you, nothing about that table is cool. Especially the people that sit in it. And then there's the girl table, which every single girl sits at. Oh yeah, also, if you ever want to go to my school, I've got some advice to you. You better be athletic. Because if you're not athletic, no girl is ever going to like you. I mean, seriously. Or if they think you're not athletic. I mean, I've played basketball for 7 years. Come on now, I should have girls lining up at my door. What? So, some people at our school tend to really act up. And what I mean by that is I've literally seen somebody try and break out of the school. So this one girl, I guess she didn't want to be at school anymore. So she bolted out the door of the back and just started running. Which is not a good idea in the first place. Just go to school. Come on. Your parents are probably going to find out either ways. School's going to give you a call. Oh my gosh. So one time on a school field trip for the last day of the school last year, we went to the St. Louis City Museum. And I took a couple of pictures of the art, some shipment loading, some really cool houses. So when we got there, me and my friends discovered this little kind of like jungle gym part. And if you know me, I'm basically a human spider whenever it comes to jungle gyms. Because I love to climb things. So there's this one really cool ramp that me and my friends saw. And we were just like, hey, let's hop on it. So I hopped on being the human spider I was. And surprisingly, I made it to the top. For my height, I was very short, and I was very surprised I made it to the top. So I got the top, and I was feeling like the king of the world. And then whilst I was up there, I did not realize there was this like ceiling ahead of me. And so I jumped, and so I hit my head on the ceiling. And to put even more salt on the wound, I fell down that ramp too. All was good, I just got a little scratch on my knee. So then it was time to head home. And I didn't want to go home. I mean, none of us wanted to. So we got back to the school, waited for our parents to pick us up, and yeah, it was a good time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this animation, and if you did, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another one of my videos. Also, stay safe out there. Poopy!